Welcome back. Join us again on Prestige Presents on this freezing cold morning. Welcome back. So the scaffolding's up and the roof's been cut and pitched. We now have the felt and batten on, and we're going to be installing the tiles and making this roof completely weather tight. So upon inspection of the stills from the building inspector, everything was good, but they did stipulate one stipulation. They wanted cavity trays behind the brickwork here. So we've installed 3 cavity trays along with weep holes, and this is per the building controls specifications, which we've now completed that and got photos that we will pass these on to building control, just so they're happy and they can sign that bit off the build. One thing I want to announce as well, we got fed up of waiting for scaffolders, so we've actually decided to launch our own scaffolding division. Prestige Scaffolding, so this scaffolding is supplied and fitted by ourselves. So as you can see, the superstructure is now up, brick and block completed, stills are in, these are the posts we're on about. These will now be fire rated and then plastered. They've all been signed off by building control, and yeah, ready to get some bifolds in and windows in, and then we'll have roof on, and then we'll have a completed watertight structure. Here you can see this is our stud work wall. This is for the partition of the new bathroom that is going to be on the other side of that wall. We'll show you that space momentarily. Follow me. So this is going to be a bathroom, quite a nice space, quite big here, especially for a downstairs bathroom. So we got Luke sorting out the spindles on the stairs. I'm going to go into a bit more detail of that on a moment when we get Luke back in, and he's going to show me what he's doing with the stairs. We already discussed, obviously, the railings were too low before, so we're going to make this safe for the kids and make it up to building regs. So upstairs we've had a good bit of progress since last episode. We currently have the electrical rewire going on and the plumbing going in. You can see the pipes here going up into the loft because the megaflow system is going to be in the loft. This is the stud work for the bathroom. The bathroom's come out, so it's going to be a bit bigger. As you can see, all the cables are here. This is for the lighting, and this is all chased out. The switches of the lighting, the floorboards are up. We're making good progress. We're on track to be able to plaster this next week. So very, very good progress at the moment. So this is going to be the bathroom. We've actually made the bathroom a bit bigger, so we pushed this wall over. The boiler used to be here before. As I've said before, that's going in the loft now. We have the bath going over here, and the vanity unit and the toilet going over this side. They're going to have a big mirror here, and it's going to be a much better bathroom than it was before. So when having building work done, there's certain things builders and tradesmen can do and certain things we can't do. This is one of the things that we can't do. This is the gas meter. So they wanted it moved. It can't be done by anyone that's gas safe registered. It has to be done by the DNO. The DNO is the distribution network operator. They maintain all the and the maintenance and all the installation equipment in the area, such as gas meters, electricity meters, etc. So this is the gas meter. So they've had this moved. I think it's a new smart meter as well. So this is all done by the DNO. So now we can fit our supply off of this gas meter, and that's obviously all has to be done by a gas safe registered engineer, which is now he can do that, but you cannot move the meter on the supply side from the road. Basically it has to be done by the DNO. So that's a good bit of information for anyone that's curious about these things. So here we have a land drain. So this is a French drain. So this is perforated pipe, and then this has shingle over the top of it, and then we've also blackjacked up against the property, and this is to stop any water ingress into the property. I'm sure you all know what this is called, a V-Lux. So when you install these, it's very important with the fixing kits not to install with any screws or to penetrate the flashing kit. Doing this can invalidate the warranty from the manufacturer, and you could also have water ingress into the property. Also, what some contractors like to do is cut tiles in between. This can also affect how the windows close, so it's also not advisable to do this. Leave this perfectly clear. Here we have the verge end. This is called undercloak. This goes under the tiles on the end of the verge. Also, when we relay these tiles, there'll be muckwork in here, which will complete the weathering in of this verge on the roof. So once a tiling is complete, we have a LED flashing to go in. This is going to be a 12-inch Code 4 LED upstand. Now, this will be finished with lead seal as well, and we do it in 1.5 metre sections, and this is to stop any near distant future splitting of the lead. So tomorrow we've got 2 more V-Luxes to go in with 2 flashing kits, tile the rest of the roof, then the lead flashing, then muck in the verges, and then that brings us to a completed roof. Then the scaffolding will be striked and it will come down, and then we'll get rid of all the scaffolding, and that will clear up space for the building site, and it will actually be a bit safer when there's less scaffolding around. So, when doing an extension or any kind of alteration to your property, there are certain things you're going to need. One of them is structural calculations, and the other is architectural designs. This project has been designed by Simon Collins at Planning Design and Service LLP. Now, the way I always explain it to customers, it's like doing a Lego set without following the instructions. You're going to build something, but it's not going to be what you want. So if you get an architectural drawing, everyone knows what they're building and you're going to get exactly what you want. So it's very advisable to go to an architect before you think of doing any kind of extension or alteration to your property. Big alteration, that is. I mean, I wouldn't advise it just to knock down a stud wall, but you know, you need to make sure that it's not structural as well. So that's just my little hot tip on what you need to look out for when you're thinking of doing any kind of work to your property. Thank you for joining us at Prestige Presents on this cold winter's day. Join us next time. We're going to be putting the kitchen in and we're going to be at a more finished stage of this project. Thank you for watching and please subscribe if you enjoyed our content.